Hi guys, welcome again to Lulu's School of Animation. Today we're going to be learning about frames and keyframes and what is 24 frames per second. So let's get started. Alright, so let's talk about what a frame is. A frame is a still picture. Kind of like if you had a flip book, each page is a frame. So with a sequence and them organized as a sequence, you can create motion pictures or videos or films, and that is pretty much what composes one video. Now I do have this image that will help you understand a little bit. Kind of looks like old cameras, if you remember what old cameras were, where they had like the tape and each one you could see the picture. That is pretty much what we have here, and each one of these drawings is pretty much a frame. Now together, if we made it just roll, they will pretty much compose a video. Now let's talk about what a keyframe is. A keyframe is a little different. It's pretty much the starting still image of a motion. So it pretty much is the key of a motion. As the word says it, it's a keyframe. Now, how do you know when you need to have a keyframe or you don't? Well, usually it's by the highest point and the lowest point of your animation. So the most exaggerated pictures. So we have this image right here. So the top ball would be a keyframe, and the bottom one where it hits the ground, it will also be a keyframe. So that is a little bit of the difference between a keyframe and a frame. Usually if you have pretty much someone like jumping, the top of the jump would be a keyframe, and then before they jump, the anticipation, that would be a keyframe too. Now what is 24 frames per second? 24 frames per second is pretty much, well, they created a study and they noticed that the brain doesn't capture less than 24 frames per second as a video. Now, in addition to that, of course, being to make sure that people understand what's happening, this will also add a smoother transition from each one of your frames so that you can have a smooth movement or film or video or animation. So really near the ground. And then there's one where the character is jumping and it is the highest jump of all the moving pictures. So those are going to be keyframes. Also, in addition to that, if I make this go very slow, you can take a look at that. Each frame is a different picture. And pretty much that will explain to you a little bit about what keyframes, what frames, and what 24 frames per second is. So that is 24 frames per second. Now, if you have any questions, definitely put those in the chat. I will answer them as best as I can in the comments, And if you thought this was useful or helpful, definitely make sure you thumbs up my video and subscribe for more animations, tutorials, and things like that. So I'm really happy to share tons of things that I've learned over many years with you all, and we're just getting started. So definitely subscribe and have a good day.